That's the UAV look.
Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Right. I mean, either way, right? You wanted that house.
Yeah.
To me, a house is space, right? That's what we need it for.
Yeah. That's fair.
Hasn't got any sentimental value to me. I'm willing
Yeah, me
to
neither, but
do
like, yeah.
a sensible offer. No $1, no, nothing stupid like that. I'm down to have one conversation here where I can put a sensible offer on the table, and we can get it to you guys. We can go find somewhere else.
Okay.
Obviously, there is a condition to that, though. If I'm gonna sell that, we bought this house because we're in motion. We need to keep moving forward.
Okay.
So it would need to be exchanged efficiently. Like, we'd need it a few days max.
Okay. No, I could get that. Okay.
I feel like I can give you a very fair offer. If you can give us 620,000, we can give you the house.
That's more than the fucking house is worth, man.
13k on top for the inconvenience. That ain't nothing. When you're paying 600 grand, what's 13k?
I'm not paying that.
So what are you paying?
I ain't paying any of that. Listen, man, I think the misunderstanding here is the fact that honestly, had you asked me instead of lied and stuff like that just to buy the fucking property, I think we could have worked this out without any fucking issues whatsoever, right?
That would have been ideal.
I mean,
I said that to you on the phone. Like, look, if I could have
that would
spoken
have
to you
been
beforehand,
ideal.
it would have been ideal. But I didn't want to, and we didn't want to take that risk of letting the house go, you know? We saw a good house. And I told you that already. I don't need to repeat it, you know?
Yeah, no, you don't need to repeat that. We already went through this. You know what I mean? I mean, like that. I feel like at the end of the day, right? This is just like, well, you know, I thought we could have built a friendship, and like you went and did this, which now it's like, you know, you kind of ruined that and put a taper on things. Matter of fact, like instead of working together, this is like now just showing like, all right, well, maybe we shouldn't consider you guys for anything that we can like bring other people in. You know what I mean?
I would argue that we kind of had to swallow one building a relationship with you lot, to be honest. You gotta remember the first even introduction we had to you guys was a negative one, right?
I mean, you could say
we
that
was
for
then
us
able
as
to
well,
flip that
right?
into a positive, and then we landed here, which is, you know, very, very inconvenient. But I also don't see this as nothing personal, right? It's a property, it's a location. Obviously, the lion thing, that's why I was willing to come have this conversation, because I can see that from your angle.
Yeah.
I'm down to have a sensible conversation off the back of that.
Yeah.
I'm just confused, like, do you want the house?
I mean, I would have, but I'm not gonna pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to keep it, that's fine. But I'm not. I'm not gonna pay for it. I'll be real with you. You know what I mean?
So you're expecting a 600 grand house for free, bro? Is that what you're saying?
No, if I said that, I would have expected you to have been like, all right, hand over the house, right? I'm just saying, like,
but you know, you have to
put
pay
the taper on the relation
for houses,
yes?
right?
No, I know. I'm not saying that you don't pay for houses and they're free.
You're just saying like, that you want it, but you also don't want to pay for it.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I don't want to pay for it. I'm saying I'm not going to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Can I just ask you a question, mate?
Go for it.
So in your ideal world, if this were to go entirely your way, how would you want to go about acquiring that house?
You just would have called me and been like, hey, we're looking to buy this house. Is it all right? Do you guys have any plans for it or anything like that? To which I would have been like, hey, yeah, we are looking to buy this house, right? We had plans for it. Simple as that. But we know that the house right next door. Yeah, let me finish real quick. The house right next door is the same size on the inside, and everything would have fit you guys ideally, right? That way both sides would have been happy. Or I would have been like, okay, yeah, go for it, right? But you guys went more, instead of just being like, okay, let's ask these guys before we buy this house, instead went and lied and said, no, I gave you permission, which is the major part of this, right? And went and bought it anyways.
That's why I'm entertaining the conversation, because of that part. Like,
yeah.
I just,
that's the major part of this,
in
the fact that you lied about my blessing, right?
Yeah, I hear that. In my head right now, right, it just doesn't quite make sense to me. because I don't at this point see what you want, because you pitched your ideal, but your ideal no longer exists in reality. Like that can't happen. Like, what is your ideal with the reality at hand right now?
Ideally, you would have. I mean, like I said, right? It's a little too late to go to what I think was ideal, which was asking just for permission in the first place.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right?
That can't happen. So like, what is your ideal now?
We can't rewind time and ask you beforehand. Like, we've already bought it, and we're just here trying to give you a decent offer, bro. Like a very reasonable offer, just to try and.
I don't think 600K is a reasonable offer. I'll be real.
That's what we
Plus
paid
an
for it. Do you
inconvenience
expect us to lose money on it, or?
I mean, yes, when you're buying, like, it's the same with your guys' part of town, right? If I bought the property next to your house and I started moving shit and bringing that sort of heat to you guys, I'm sure you guys wouldn't be happy, especially if I lied and said that SK here gave me permission to buy the property, right?
I mean, it's a different scenario because we don't claim Grove. We claim Manor, but we on a location-based crew. Like, we live in Grove Street.
Do you guys just free roam like all around? You just don't really have like a set location or a territory?
We have a couple properties proven by the movement we had today, you know? Like, we don't lie in a location.
Yeah. No. I mean, like, you have properties, but you guys don't have like something that you claim that is your turf.
No, we live and sell drugs on the cul-de-sac, but that's not like we don't claim to hold it down. We're not ballers.
Oh, okay.
We just exist in the area of which we live, you know?
So, in regards to that offer we've made, have you got like a counter offer that you'd like to maybe bring up, or?
I'm trying to think of something that's actually reasonable. You got anything in mind, Gloria?
There's the thing that Barry suggested.
What was that? You want to call him and see if he wants to pitch his idea?
Well, we talked to you guys earlier, and we talked about a little bit of weed. You guys are working on currently White Widow, correct?
I might have undersold my sales pitch to you slightly. I don't like to lay all my cards on the table, you know?
I feel like at this time, probably laying out the cards is probably helpful.
What is it you're looking to offer? Information on the weed game? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm assuming, do you guys have Pineapple Express? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, we're gonna help you, get towards that. If you're already there, then that's wash.
Okay. I don't know anything about the weed game because I don't really fucking care. I'll be real with you. So is there anything else on your end, Gloria, you can think of?
For now, I don't have any idea. We'd have to think about it.
So then the question is, where do we go from here?
All right. Well, I say we cook for a little bit and then we come back to you with whatever idea is, right? Because I'll be honest, like, it's less about the fucking property and more the fact that you went behind my back to try to purchase it. You know what I mean?
We can ask the neighborhood.
Yeah, we can ask the neighborhood and make sure what everyone wants, and it won't be anything crazy. I don't really fucking care about the house. I'll be real. Just like you said, I don't have an emotional attachment to it. Neither does majority of the fucking people here. But at the same time, it is an issue if you're buying without asking. You know what I mean?
So if we're laying all cards on the table, like your boy just said, what are the 4 gangs?
Didn't you just say right now that you aren't laying all your cards on the table?
Yeah, then he said, I think we should lay our cards on the table when I laid my cards on the table about Pineapple Express.
Okay.
I know Patar and Pigeon are your neighbor. I know there's obviously you guys. I know there's obviously Jaeger's people. You classing Patar and Pigeon as a crew, or is there other people as well?
I think that does about it. I think maybe I forgot who's in Patar and Pigeon's crew.
There's a couple
of
other small groups.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple other small groups that fall under here. But I don't remember who's in which and what they're fucking called, to be real with you.
Right. I'm happy to put 24 hours on it. We reconvene in 24 hours. You can come with an offer. I've obviously put mine up. We can hear what you got to air out. Feel like 24 hours is reasonable. You happy for that? We can come back here. We can pull up. We can come speak.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Florian?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
We'll be back tomorrow.
I'm not really in a rush to solve this.
Yeah.
So. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.